Imagine a world without silk, spices, tea, or even salt. Hard to picture, right? But for centuries, these everyday items were worth their weight in gold. And they didn't just appear in markets by magic. Behind every luxury and necessity lies a story of adventure, danger, and incredible human ingenuity. Today, we're taking you on a journey across 8 trade routes that changed the world forever. From deserts to oceans, these paths shaped empires and built the foundations of our global economy. Ready to follow the footsteps of ancient traders? Let's dive in. Our first stop is the legendary Silk Road, the ancient network of trade routes that connected east and west for over 1,500 years. It wasn't just silk that traveled these paths. Spices, porcelain, paper, and even ideas like Buddhism flowed along its dusty trail. Traders braved scorching deserts and snowy mountain passes, knowing the risks were as great as the rewards. Fun fact, did you know that the Silk Road also brought noodles to Italy, paving the way for pasta? Next, we're setting sail on the spice routes, the lifeblood of medieval trade. These maritime pathways carried exotic flavors like cinnamon, cloves, and pepper from Southeast Asia to the rest of the world. Spices weren't just for seasoning, they were symbols of wealth and power. In fact, they were so valuable that they sparked wars and led to the Age of Exploration. Remember Vasco da Gama? His voyage to India was all about the spice game. Ever wondered why the 3 wise men brought frankincense and myrrh? These fragrant resins were prized commodities, and the incense route made them accessible to ancient Egypt, Greece, and Rome. Stretching from modern-day Yemen through the Arabian Peninsula, this route turned desert oases into bustling trade hubs. The demand for incense wasn't just about smelling good, it was used in religious rituals, medicine, and even embalming the dead. Talk about a versatile product. Let's shift gears to a gem of a trade route, the Amber Road. Known as the gold of the north, amber was a prized commodity in ancient Europe. This fossilized tree resin was crafted into jewelry, amulets, and even currency. The Amber Road connected the Baltic Sea to the Mediterranean, enabling the exchange of not just goods, but also cultural practices and technologies. Imagine wearing a piece of prehistoric sunlight. That's amber for you. Salt. The simple seasoning we take for granted today was once called white gold. It preserved food, made meals tasty, and was essential for survival. The salt roads connected mines and salt flats to markets across the ancient world. In West Africa, for example, salt was so valuable that it was traded pound for pound with gold. The next time you sprinkle salt on your fries, remember, wars were fought over this humble mineral. Ever heard of the tin route? This ancient trade network was critical during the Bronze Age, as tin was a key ingredient in making bronze. Cornwall in modern-day England became a major supplier, with tin traveling to the Mediterranean and beyond. The tin route didn't just fuel technological advances. It connected distant civilization, laying the groundwork for modern trade networks. Our next stop takes us high into the mountains of Asia, the Tea Horse Road. This treacherous route linked China's tea-producing regions with Tibet and India. In exchange for tea, Tibetans offered hardy war horses, essential for China's armies. Beyond commerce, this route spread tea culture far and wide. So, the next time you sip your favorite brew, you're partaking in a tradition steeped in history. Finally, we're venturing into the vast Sahara Desert. The trans-Saharan trade route connected sub-Saharan Africa with the Mediterranean, moving goods like gold, ivory, and of course, salt. At its height, cities like Timbuktu became legendary centers of wealth and learning. This route didn't just move commodities, it facilitated the spread of Islam and the exchange of knowledge, influencing cultures far and wide. From silk to salt, amber to tea, these 8 trade routes didn't just move goods, they moved ideas, cultures, and people, shaping the world as we know it. So, which trade route fascinated you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more historical adventures. Until next time, keep exploring the footsteps of history.